Hi, I'm coming back here with a review of this ukulele here. Recently, I sold some of my guitars. I have a bit of a guitar background. I never got too advanced in guitar, but I completely fell in love with ukulele. So many factors. I decided to sell some guitars and end up getting some ukuleles. Of course, I kept on the budget side. None of my guitars have that much value. So one of them that I've been watching a lot of reviews and positive reviews about, and then still holds pretty reasonable prices. This ukulele here from Kmise. It's up for discussion, I guess, how to pronounce. I think I heard somewhere that's the same brand as an Aclot. I did have an Aclot for a short period of time, and I don't have it anymore. I wish I would have it to make a review. I had a tenor one, and I was impressed. It was very well made, and in terms of construction, they were very good. So I decided to try this one here. I wanted something a little bit different. This is then at the concert size. They just have here serial number. I don't even remember exactly the name of the brand. I put it on the title of this video. They usually refer to it as a classical because of the classical style headstock. Yeah, so anyway, just go through some of the features. It has a spruce top, a solid spruce top. It has laminate mahogany back and sides. Yeah, so classical guitar style. Tuners has this kind of different inlays for the fret marks, which is quite interesting, very cute for stars, starfish, and then the 12th fret is a little whale. It has the straps, a place to strap holders. That's the style of the bridge. It's the one that you're gonna make a little knot on the strings, and there is a slot, and then you just have to push the strings over. The tuners seem very good. Can be a little bit tricky. You might have to watch maybe a couple of videos to figure out how to put the strings on this kind of headstock. Actually, those strings are the ones that came with it. I recently have changed since I got some of the Anya ukuleles, and they sent a couple of extra strings. I decided to try their fluorocarbon on this model, and to see how different it sounds, and which I'm gonna put it a little sound sample at the end of this video. So you can see the difference if you got this ukulele and you want to change up a little bit. So the fluorocarbon strings are always a good alternative. Like a lot of people don't seem to like the killers, and yeah, I like to have a variety, so we try different things. In terms of construction, I found it to be very well made. The frets, they don't seem sharp. You could I don't know if you can see. I wish I don't have with me right now something to measure the action, but it seems quite playable. Just one thing that I noticed is that with those stock strings, there was a buzz on the C string on those upper frets, which I did not notice with the fluorocarbon strings. I wonder if it has to do because the fluorocarbon seem to be a little bit thinner strings, and they maybe sat better on the slots of the nut. But Anyway, in terms of construction, don't have much to complain about it. I guess if you're gonna be very particular, I don't know if you can see the fretboard. I don't know if it seems dry or it was not very well finished. It seems to have some kind of a dusty feel to it when I got out of the box. If you're gonna see the spruce top, there are some stains. I don't know if you can see on the YouTube video. There will be something, like I said, I know that doesn't affect playability, but in terms of looks or the cosmetic aspect of that, maybe it's something that can take away a little bit. Yeah, so this is a brand, just putting out there too. I got this one for about, I think $37 on AliExpress. Sometimes they have some coupons, and that makes things very interesting. The Kmise have a store there and actually shipped from the United States. So I got this ukulele fairly quick. And it was a great price. I like to say that was around $37 to $38, but they have also in an option with extra. I literally just got this out of the box. Nothing else came with it, but I had no issues. It was no, that standard box, and probably a little better than a Chinese one that I got. That one coming from China, that the box was completely mangled. The box was really useless to withstand that kind of trip and all. But with this one, like I said, there's gonna be some issues of maybe quality control or things like that, that I think that I guess they don't put this brand maybe to the level of some more expensive ones, but also you get some features that you don't see at this price point. I mean, for $37, I think it's unheard of that you have a solid top, that you have even this this style of headstock, and I mean, you can use straps with this this ukulele. There's the abalone that looks quite nice, the details. So yeah, so it's definitely an alternative. Like I said, I think that I do hear some issues in terms of construction or quality control with Kmise, but I think in a general way, people are very happy about it. I plan on, like, been watching some videos, for example, on baritones, and it seems across the board the videos seem to say that they're like pretty good. And also, yeah, so I'm gonna play a little bit with those strings. Those are the ones that came with it. And forgive my playing. Like I said, I'm just trying to start this channel, and I'm a beginner. I'm just trying to put it out there, trying to see if I form a community with other people like me. And yeah, so just an alternative. So we're gonna play a little bit, and then after that, there will be another take in which I am playing the same ukulele with the Anya strings. So yeah, so let's see, a little bit of finger picking, and then after some strumming, and that's it. See you in a bit. So the sound sample with the Anya fluorocarbon strings. fingerstyle. Now some strumming. Alright, so just to finish my video, I came inside, it's rainy, kind of cold out there. Yeah, so I hope you can figure it out, the difference, to see if this ukulele is for you or not. It's definitely a step up from that price point from Chinese makers, that's for sure. I'm gonna make a video of a couple of the Chinese ones that I have. The Kmise definitely shows more quality, and I mean the features like the Spruce top really adds that brightness, and I mean it's super loud. I don't know if you could get that feeling on just a YouTube video. I know there's a lot of the sound that's lost on those videos, but it's loud, so it's definitely a good experience to have against your body. There's some question marks about the strings. It is listed as ukuleles, but as just as much as the saddle and the nut. Some people might have had their doubts. I've read and I heard in some of the review, sorry, that they have some doubts about if it's actually bone, as they advertise. But in a general way, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck. So it's one of the options. That one, like I said, I got without any of the extras, with the extra like the tuner and the strap and things like that. The price does increase, so it might be an option for you to have something different. Spruce, I don't think it's really associated with ukulele that much. So if you want to have like a different sound on your collection, and you think it's a concert size, it's a good idea. If you want to have a ukulele with a different look, like the classical headstock, I think it's a good deal. Give it a try. Unfortunately, there's some people that, like I said about the quality control, that had to do some things such as shave the saddle to bring the action a little lower. I didn't have to do that on mine. I did have that small issue about like a slight buzz on the first frets on the C, the E string also a little bit, which I think I mentioned already that I didn't had that with the fluorocarbon strings. So yeah, so I just wanted to close up this video with those quick considerations, and if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you soon, hopefully on a better day, not so cold outside. So bye bye.